Have you ever felt like the whole world was against you, but you still had to fight for what you believe in? Like, no matter what happens, you just got to keep pushing. Let me tell you about a story about a man who did just that. Malcolm X.
Ooh, Frankie, you already starting strong. Let's go ahead and tell the people about Malcolm.
Okay, picture this. It's 1925, and a baby boy named Malcolm Little is born in Omaha, Nebraska. But from the start, life was tough. His dad, Earl Little, well, he was a preacher, and he spoke out for black rights. But that made enemies. There were people who burned down their house, and later his dad died in a mysterious accident. Some say it wasn't an accident at all.
Well, that sounds a little shady to me. So you're telling me little Malcolm had all of this drama going on as a kid? What happens next?
Oh, it got worse. And after his dad passed, his mom struggled to take care of all the kids. Eventually, Malcolm and his siblings were split up and sent to different foster homes. He was smart, though. In school, he got good grades, and one day he told his teacher he wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay, little Malcolm, I see you. But let me guess, somebody tried to shut that down, huh?
Exactly. His teacher told him, "A lawyer? That's not a job for a black man." Can you imagine? Malcolm was heartbroken, and he stopped believing in school. Instead of chasing dreams, he started running the streets. He moved to Boston, then New York, and got caught up in trouble stealing, hustling, you name it.
All right. Now, I know this isn't going to end well, but keep educating the people.
Nope, it didn't. He got caught and sent to prison. But guess what? That's where his real journey began. Instead of wasting time, he started reading books on history, philosophy, and religion. He learned about the Nation of Islam and became a new man. By the time he got out, he wasn't Malcolm Little anymore. He was Malcolm X.
Okay, hold up. Why the X? What happened to Little?
Great question. Malcolm dropped Little because he said it was a slave name. The X stood for the name his ancestors had before slavery. That was his way of taking back his identity.
Wow, that's deep. So, on that note, what did he do next?
Oh, he didn't waste time. He didn't waste a second. Check this out. He became a powerful speaker, talking about black pride, self-respect, and fighting for freedom. People loved him, but not everybody was a fan.
I'm sure.
The government was watching him, and some leaders didn't like how bold he was.
Now, let me guess. More trouble was coming, I suppose?
Oh, you know it. Malcolm started to see things differently. He traveled to Mecca and realized that people of all colors could come together. He changed his message, saying that unity and peace were the way forward. But some people didn't like that change.
I don't know if I like where this is going, but continue.
It's heartbreaking. In 1965, while he was giving a speech, Malcolm X was shot and killed. But even though his life was cut short, his words and ideas still inspire people today.
Right. Absolutely. And Frankie, you just took us on a whole roller coaster. This man went from struggling as a kid to becoming one of the most powerful voices in history.
That's right. That's right. And his story teaches us to never stop learning, never stop growing, and always stand up for what's right. So no matter what life throws your way, just remember, if Malcolm X could rise up, so can you.
Y'all hear that? Keep pushing, keep believing, and who knows, maybe one day someone will be telling your story. All right? We'll see y'all next time on Fresburg Live.